Hi, today is day 12 of my water fasting since I have a love bug inside of my breast. This is what I'm here doing. I'm in Sedona at a wellness retreat center doing a water only fast. So, I don't feel well, but it's not like physical. I'm not having any like, oh, I don't feel good in my back or this or that. I just wish I was done. Like I just don't want to be here doing this anymore. I'm like, okay, I'm like so over it. Anyways, what I'm going to talk about today is two things. First of all, I'm sometimes just feeling some fear. Normally I'm not. Normally I'm just like, well, I'm going to die of something sometime, and I don't think this is going to be it. I really truly believe that that I can be healed, and yet God will heal me, but I have to do the work. I have to receive the healing, and I have to be able to do all of the work and spend all of the money required of me to heal. And the consequence of healing is health. So, I believe in the law of nature and vipassana meditation, and these things are natural laws. If I'm willing to do the healing, then I will have health. Fine. But every blue moon, like, I just will feel like, I don't know, like a little bit of fear, where I'm like, is it going down? Is it a part of me sometimes thinks that it's like maybe even I don't want to say getting bigger, but maybe like swelling a little bit. I don't really know, but I'm just like, is it getting bigger or whatever? And then I want to really share that part of my practice. So first of all, I believe in prayer. And so when that happens, I can take it to my higher power and say, like, I'm feeling fear right now. And please God, help me know that everything is okay, and that I can make up a different story about it. So for example, if I start to feel like, oh, maybe it's getting bigger, I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe it's filling up with some fluid that's gonna help it disseminate, and help those cells become more healed and functional. I don't know anything. So so I can bring it to God. I can really acknowledge what I'm feeling and bring it to God. Another thing that I really wanted to share was this. I really should take a video of it, since, this is a YouTube thing that we're doing. But every once in a while, it's not every day, but every once in a while, like, I'll get a little bit of discharge on my nipple. And then I'll think to myself, like, oh, like, maybe that means something. And then I'll go try to hand express. And it started off several days ago, maybe even 2 weeks ago. I don't know. Probably I talked about it in another video I had. But probably 2 weeks ago, I would hand express. And some of it came out like a tinge of what seemed like orange when I would hand express. Because I was lactating before I got here, I would hand express the milk that was in my breast, but it would come out with a tinge of orange. And then yesterday I did it. I noticed the same thing. I had discharge at my nipple, and so I hand expressed, and it was much more noticeably like pinkish orangish or something. And I have a thing here. I'll try to see if this can capture it, but I did it in the sink against white. And you can kind of see, all of that came out of my breast. And what's interesting is it's only the breast that has the love bug in it. And those love bugs, by the way, like, based on what I might have, those love bugs are actually in the milk ducts. So I make up that's a good thing. I don't know, maybe I'm off my rocker. But I make up that means that possibly some of those cells are becoming more healthy and more functional and going through cellular death. What's the word for that? Apoptosis or necrosis or something. and maybe I'm helping excrete them out. A note about that, though, is that I had this brilliant idea when that happened yesterday. I said to myself that I was going to try to, instead of doing it like I've been doing it, which is just noticing some discharge and then trying to squeeze it out, I am going to try today, and I did this, I tried today, to actually take my body temperature up so that my breast would get really warm before trying to extract anything out of it. So today, here's what I did today for my regimen. I did more IV therapy. I did magnesium, potassium, and calcium, plus 25 grams of vitamin C. And by the way, I didn't come back to my room and take a 3-hour nap. So, that means something. Maybe previously when I was getting fatigued from the IV, maybe I was deficient in something and it was really affecting me. I don't know, but I felt fine. I got that done at 8 o'clock this morning and I felt fine. And then I decided this afternoon to do the hyperbaric oxygen therapy where the pressure gets increased on me while I'm taking in pure oxygen. And then I got in this thing called a hyperthermia chamber where they take my body temperature up so that I get very, very warm, and it's supposed to simulate like a fever. And so after I did the fever therapy, I came to my room because I was so warm, and I was like, oh, now let me see if my breast is more malleable and maybe it would somehow help with extracting, and I couldn't get anything out of my breast. So I don't really know what's up with that, but I'm at least grateful that yesterday that happened. If it never happens again, fine, whatever. But I do make up that that's a good sign that something is happening in my body. And so, yeah. Anyways, day 12. I wish I was eating. I really want to come off my water fast. Oh, look at my face. My face. It's looking like it's starting to heal. It's obviously still doing something. But there's nothing new coming out. So it's healing, but it's not healed. And I feel happy about that. My tongue, still white. Still detoxing as well. So, yeah, I wish I was done with all of this mess and I could go back to eating food, but we're not there yet. So, keep praying for me. Keep rooting for me. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.